I'm Ryan Duvall, Director of Training for Redimix, and behind me we have a concrete mixer. The way they work, for the most part is we get loaded under the plant, you drive under the plant to get loaded. The concrete actually goes in the top, that's called a hopper up there. The concrete gets loaded into there and then down into the drum of the truck. So when you're driving down the road, the concrete is actually sitting in the belly of this drum going down the road. And as you're moving down the road, the drum's turning. The reason for that is you need to agitate the concrete going down the road. You need to keep it moving going down the road. If you don't keep it moving, the concrete's going to harden inside this drum. So this is what the inside of the truck looks like, the inside of the mixer. As you can see, there's all kinds of switches everywhere. We have switches across the top. We have the dashboard, there's some switches over here. And then you actually have the joystick and another lever to fold and unfold the chutes on the right side over here. So right now I'm using the fold-unfold lever. I'm pushing it forward. Back to that joystick we were talking about with the stop-start button and the charge-discharge switch on it. We're able to go left and right, and that's moving the chutes to the left and to the right. And then if I push forward, like I was stating before, it'll drop the chute down. And then when you pull back, it raises the chute up. That's a pretty basic overview of the controls inside the truck. But, and then like I said, once you go back to fold, you pull it towards you, and it'll help fold those chutes up. Behind me we have Ray Pike. He's one of our drivers. He's done driving that truck for today, so he's just washing that drum out to get all the concrete out of it. So that way, when he parks it, there's no concrete in there that's gonna harden up on him overnight. So as you can see, he's rinsing down the chutes. He's got the water turned on from the water tree. He's probably flushing that out with a couple 100 gallons of water. And all he's gonna do is he's gonna take that water and he's gonna run it forward and back through that drum a couple times, and that's going to help rinse everything out from today, from the deliveries that he made. So like I said, that'll ensure that he has a clean drum, that there's no leftover concrete in there, and then that way when he comes in tomorrow, he's not driving a truck with anything hardened up to the fins inside the drum. The way the direction of the drum is turning right now, that's called charge. So the drum is in charge right now. And basically what that means is anything that's going into that truck, whether it be material, whether it be water, whether it be chemicals or admixtures or fibers, anything that we might add into the load or put into that truck, that's the way the drum needs to be turning. Turning in the opposite direction now, and it's pushing everything up and out of the drum. He's getting to a point where that drum is pretty much washed out. The color of that water coming out is just about as clean as it's gonna get. He might rinse it out one more time, but you can tell, you can judge how clean the drum is based off that water. When it starts to get really clear, that drum is clean. If it, when you first start to wash out, when the water is really dark gray, that's because it's washing the material out of the drum. And then every kid's favorite, the air horn.